What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jerome Majette. Man, I am so excited that you guys are here. We're going to continue our conversation. Why are we here? In our last video, we were able to talk about God's involvement in the physical body, the creation of our physical body, right? And we talked about how he was intimately involved. And the reason why we said intimately involved is because the scripture tells us that he scooped up dirt, breathed the breath of life into this organic statute, and it became a living soul, right? It became a living soul. And then for proof, scientifically, I was talking about how my wife had me watch this Taboo, and this scientist, forensic scientist, had cremated this body, and he was sifting through the ashes and made the comment, look, folks, the same organic elements in these ashes is found in our body that's in the soil, in the earth, right? In the soil. So when he said that, that made me go, wow. I don't know whether he was trying to prove the Bible, but he proved the scriptures just by saying that one thing, right? So, and then the scripture tells us that from dust you was made, to dust you shall return. And so this gentleman was looking at how these different cadavers that he had placed on his property, how they broke down and how they decomposed and went right back into the elements found in the dirt. So you can't make that stuff up, man. That's real talk, as they say, right? So that proved that part scientifically was true. And that's the reason why I wrote the book. That's the reason why I wrote this book, because I wanted to know for myself, is it true? It started out as just a simple Bible study, but when I was challenged by one of my coworkers who didn't believe as I did, and I didn't know what to say, it made me start researching and find out on my own. And it took me 18 years to accomplish doing something that I am very proud of. And I hope that you will take the offer of just picking up a copy of the book. That's what we're going to be going through today and through this series of Why Are We Here? Okay. So again, welcome to Understanding the Reason. We're going to start our reading over here. We're still in chapter 1. You will be no more. Judgment of the Adversaries, part 1. And we're looking at what was it that made God, who is a spirit, create physical temporary matter. Like, why would a eternal being go through the gargantuan process of creating the universe? Everything in the universe, everything on our plane, so to speak, is temporary. Right? Everything corrupts, everything breaks down, everything that's living dies. So why would he go through that process? And I believe that he didn't do it just because he wanted to. Like, I'm God, I can do whatever I want to do. I don't believe that. I believe that there was a reason and a purpose for us being here, and that's what we're talking about, okay? So we're going to start reading in the first chapter. I'm on page 15, and our discussion starts with the book of Revelation. So those of you who are not really all that familiar with the Bible, it's the last chapter of the Bible, okay? It's the Revelation, and we're looking at, if you have your trusty notebook, it's in Revelation chapter 12, verses 7 through 10. And here's what it says. Then war broke out in heaven. Michael and his angels went forth to battle with the dragon and his angels fought. But they were defeated, and there was no room found for them, no place found for them any longer in heaven. And the huge dragon was cast down and out, that age-old serpent who is called the devil and Satan, he who is the seducer or deceiver of all humanity the world over. He was forced out and down to the earth, and his angels were flung out along with him. And then I heard a loud voice, and in fact, it says a strong, loud voice, right, in heaven saying, now it has come, the salvation and the power and the kingdom, the dominion, the reign of our God, and the power, the sovereignty of his Christ, the Messiah. For the accuser of our brethren, who keeps bringing charges against them before the throne of God, day and night, has been cast out. Wow. So we see here that there was a war that started in heaven. And here's what we're going to read a little bit further. The melee described above was revealed to the Apostle John in a vision nearly 2,000 years ago. He prophesied that the described battle will spill over from an imperceptible dimension, initiating the worst human conflicts in history. So this war has a lot to do with the wars and the battles and all of that stuff that you see going on in our world today. In fact, there has never been a time of complete worldwide peace ever in history, right? So let's keep going. Most eschatological experts, and these are prophecy scholars, agree that a sequence of wars believed to be nuclear, biologic in scope will nearly destroy all life on Earth, right? These supernaturally influenced battles are identified in the Bible as the Psalm 83 war, the Gog and Magog war, the Battle of Armageddon, and these battles are foretold to be fought during a period known as the end of the times of the Gentiles. In other words, these battles have already been prophesied 2,000 years or plus ago. That's crazy. Now, what makes me believe this is you start thinking about and looking around and look at all these wars all over the place. And you have to ask the question, do we have the armament to be able to do these things? Right? So we're going to talk more about that in our next video. But for now, I tell you, we're coming to a greater understanding of why God created the universe, right? He started off with man. Mankind is the beginning. Our time, the time of the human being is the beginning of the plan of God to destroy. He has to destroy Satan. And we're going to talk about that too. That we're going to get into that too. That's going to be part of our topics going forward. How did God come up with the decision to create the human being, and how did he decide to put us on this planet? What is our purpose? Why are we here? These are very, very important questions that we are seeking to get answered. Put your comments below. If you listen, you can always add a verse. I promise I will not ever disrespect your thoughts or your views or your opinions. Just put them down in the comment section. As long as we keep it, respectful between the two of us, man, we can definitely talk about this thing. I'm excited to have you guys here. It's so important that we figure this out. And I tell you what, I wouldn't be able to do it without you. So please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for showing up, man. It's been a pleasure. I look forward to this, man. It's like the best thing every day for me, and I appreciate it. And I appreciate you guys allowing me to go on this journey with you, and you on the journey with me. All right. God bless you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Talk to you guys soon. See you on the next video. Peace.